I think I've described this before, but it's worth reiterating. The funny thing about schizophrenics is that they are really as close to random as the human mind can allow. Because normally, when you try to be random, you're not actually being random. You're just like pulling something arbitrarily from your memory and referencing it, or you're copying something that you don't, that's really obscure that most people won't get. But it's not random to you, it's something that you're very aware of. And schizophrenics also do that, but the thing is that they misinterpret things so wildly, and then they'll sit and reflect on that misinterpretation and extrapolate more thoughts and ideas from that. They'll think on it and just sit like a random number generator and create so much static and noise in their mind and what they believe, that when it comes to them trying to have a normal conversation, they are truly random because the shit they say is so many levels detached from reality that it's almost impossible to trace it and try to figure out what truth that actually stem from. And that's what's interesting to me is when someone starts like for instance, Terry Davis said that people who worked at the CIA were glow in the dark. They glowed in the dark and they were black. And it's like, that's weird. That's random. And my personal hypothesis for why Terry Davis said that the CIA was staffed by black people who glowed in the dark is that, number one, he was racist and he thought black people were stupid. So he also thought that the feds were stupid. So obviously they're black, right? And then he also said they glowed in the dark. And to many people, they imagine like a bioluminescence glow to it, like an underwater sea creature. But I have a different take. I think that the glow in the dark was a reference to old racist cartoons when a black person smiled in a dark room and you could just see their teeth and eyes. I think that's what he referred to when he said they glowed in the dark, because he said you can drive down the road and you can see them. They're glowing in the dark because the headlights hit their teeth and eyes and they reflect back and that's all you can see. They're glowing in the dark, so hit them with your car. That's always been my interpretation of that, and it's very different from what most people think. And again, that's why I like schizos, because they're strange and they have an interesting perspective that nobody else on Earth has, and it's fun to sit and engage them and try and understand how they came to their belief systems. So, learning about racist tropes with Uncle Jerish. Yes, I'm making a great first impression on Trovo. I hope one of the admins is watching this. I'm thinking, yeah, probably going to pass on this guy. probably don't want this one around. This guy's going to get me in trouble. This guy's going to get me fucking sent to Xinjiang with all the Uyghurs. I have to relearn China uh, with the other political prisoners if I let this fucking asshole on my streaming service.